The power of the moon phases, aligning with the cosmic rhythm to create consciously. Hello, luminous soul. I'm Akashika, and today I invite you into the deep mystery of the moon phases, an ancient wisdom that isn't meant to make you dependent on the stars, but to help you reconnect with the natural cycles of life and become a co-creator of your reality. The moon isn't an oracle that gives you everything you ask for. It's a mirror reflecting your inner rhythms. And when you understand its language, you can sow, act, release, and manifest with coherence. From the most ancient civilizations, Egyptians, Sumerians, Celts, indigenous cultures, and lunar priestesses across traditions, the sky has been observed as a living map, not only to track time, but to attune the body, soul, and cosmos. The moon, with its phases, has guided planting, healing, rituals, menstruation, haircuts, and even battles and alliances. Today, in the 21st century, reclaiming that wisdom isn't going backward. It's remembering that we are part of something greater, that we are not separate from the sky, but made of it. The moon phases and their energetic purpose. New moon, the silence that gestates. The moon is not visible. It's fertile darkness, the cosmic womb, a moment to look within and plan intentions with a clean soul. It's not a time for results, but for vision. Use it for starting spiritual, creative, or long-term projects, planting intentions and visualizing, beginning detoxes or fasts, journaling, reflecting, deep meditation, planting root vegetables or plants that grow downward. If you were born on a new moon, you are a visionary, an initiator, a seed planter. You often feel like you're starting from scratch, but that's your mission, to ignite the new. Relationships. Starting a relationship now is like planting a seed. It holds great potential but needs care and patience. Ideal for karmic or long-term connections. Hair. Good for radical cuts if you want a fresh start. Also supports growing hair with new intention. Plants. Best for planting seeds, both literal and symbolic. Start with root vegetables or underground growing plants. Shopping. Great time to buy tools for self-knowledge like books, journals, or oracles. Travel. Not highly recommended unless it's a spiritual retreat or introspective journey. Cleansing. Begin internal cleanses, emotional, nutritional, digital, but don't expect quick results. Ritual. Write 3 intentions and burn them with a white candle. Keep the ashes in a pouch with moonstone or amethyst. Avoid overexposure, rushed decisions, or forcing processes. Waxing moon, the drive to create. The moon begins to show. Energy rises. This is the time to act, structure, and move forward with what you planted. Discipline and consistency are key. Use it for activating intentions set during the new moon, improving routines, health, and discipline, networking, studying, collaborating, planting upward growing plants, herbs, or vegetables, starting beauty treatments or physical enhancement. If you were born on a waxing moon, you are always evolving, driven to grow and improve, though you must be careful not to get frustrated with slow progress. Relationships. A relationship started now has room to grow, especially when there's shared learning or mutual goals. Hair. Cutting your hair now encourages fast and healthy growth. Great for strengthening. Plants. Best for transplanting or planting upward growing species. Shopping. Perfect time to invest in tools for self-improvement, work, or courses. Travel. Excellent phase for work-related or personal growth travel. Cleansing. Ideal for organizing and clearing physical spaces. Bring structure to your environment. Ritual. Write down goals for the next 7 days and draw a spiral on the page. Place it under the moonlight. Avoid distractions, procrastination, or seeking external validation. Full moon, revelation, and reflection. The moon shines fully. What was hidden now appears. This is the emotional climax, a time for gratitude, harvest, or confrontation. Not everything revealed is comfortable, but it is necessary. Use it for harvesting what was planted, celebrating and expressing gratitude, seeing emotions, relationships, or processes clearly, performing rituals of abundance, cleansing, or fulfillment, connecting with community, circles, or gatherings, planting outward blooming flowers or ornamentals. If you were born on a full moon, you are moving light, intense, magnetic, radiant. You embody contrast, and others feel your energy as a mirror of their own. Relationships. A relationship started now may be passionate and revealing, but without solid roots, it can burn out fast. Hair. Great for cuts that highlight your shine or for nourishing treatments. Plants. Ideal for harvesting. Also for planting decorative or ritual use flowers. Shopping. Good for aesthetic or celebratory purchases, gifts, decor, etc. Travel. Wonderful for romantic getaways or social gatherings. Cleansing. Perfect for emotional release rituals, salt baths, or aura cleansing. Ritual. Cleanse with salt and water. Speak your gratitude aloud and burn what you're ready to release. Avoid. Drama, impulsive decisions, emotional outbursts, or overexposure. Waning moon. The art of letting go. The light fades. Time to purify, declutter, and release. This phase is deeply spiritual, perfect for introspection, conscious rest, and emotional cleansing. Use it for finishing tasks, closing cycles, forgiving, deep cleaning, breaking bad habits, fasting, releasing emotional dependency or toxic bonds, planting cleansing or medicinal herbs. If you were born on a waning moon, you carry a mission of closure and healing. Deeply introspective, you're gifted at letting go, your gift, and your medicine. Relationships. Starting a relationship now may bring deep learning or karmic ties, but also a sense of farewell if transformation doesn't happen. Hair. Good for trimming ends or removing damage. Strengthens the roots. Plants. Best for pruning, weeding, or removing what's dried out. Shopping. Avoid major purchases. If you must, buy only cleansing or detox tools. Travel. Only advisable for rest, reflection, or closure. Cleansing. Excellent for deep spiritual, emotional, or physical detoxes. Great for smudging and tidying. Ritual. Write a list of what you need to release. Burn or bury it with salt and rosemary. Avoid. Starting anything new. This is a time to retreat, not initiate. Dark moon, black moon, the night of the soul. The final phase before the new moon. Total silence. The doorway between what was and what will be. It's not time to act, but to integrate. Use it for deep rest, listening to your soul without interference, dreaming, receiving visions, opening intuition, planting only on subtle levels, ideas, energetic gestation. If you were born on the dark moon, you are an old, mysterious soul. You access truths others fear. Your life calls for pauses, silence, and deep inner connection. Relationships. A relationship begun now may be a soul bond or a returning love from a past life, but could also bring intense karmic lessons. Hair. Do not cut or touch your hair. Let it rest. Plants. Avoid planting or transplanting. The earth needs stillness. Shopping. Not recommended. If necessary, buy something symbolic, protective, or spiritual. Travel. Avoid major trips. More suited for introspective or shamanic journeys. Cleansing. This phase is for integration. More than cleansing, it's for observing and resting. Ritual. Light a single candle and sit in silence. This is a time for listening, not doing. Avoid over-ritualizing or asking without feeling. This is not a time to manifest, but to simply be. Don't ask, create. The most common mistake is expecting the moon or stars to give you everything like a magic wand. Lunar energy is a GPS, but you're the one who must drive. Asking without acting is spiritual self-deception. Magic happens when your intention, action, and faith align. It's not about pretty rituals with no meaning. It's about living in rhythm with the cosmos, and that means working on yourself daily. The moon is not a pass to avoid responsibility, but an ally to face it from your center. Phrases to remember for each phase. New moon, I empty myself to plant from the soul. Waxing moon, my action is sacred and purposeful. Full moon, what is revealed sets me free. Waning moon, letting go is also love. Dark moon, silence brings me home. Thank you for receiving this guide with an open heart. May each moon phase remind you that the power is not outside of you, but in your ability to move with purpose. I'm Akashika, and it's been an honor to share this cosmic connection with you. Until the next lunar dance,